Awesome, awesome. So like I said, today I'm going to be going back to the basics. I'm going to be handling a lot of basic things for a couple of reasons. Like I said, number one, some people are here, have been here for a while, but they don't know exactly what to do. You know, okay, I'm in the business now. I've done my 50 name list. My prospects are finishing. What do I do? Okay. From my 50 name list, I did a second list. From all my lists, I've only gotten 6, 7, 8 people to register. And out of them, some of them are not even active. What do I do? How do I get more people to join the business? Oh, I want to get people that are going to do Megaverse, Digiverse, and all that to join the business. What do I need to do? Okay, and they are confused, they are stuck. So I'm going to go to the basics, treating the different skills one after the other. Okay, so let me just quickly share my screen. Let's keep posting reminders. I'm not going to wait for other people. So I know some people come very late. I won't wait for them, but let's just keep posting our reminders as much as we can. Okay, so like I said, in today's meeting, I'm going to be going back to the basics. Okay, in today's meeting, I'm going to be going back to the basics, and it's very important because, like I said, there are many people here who sincerely really want to work hard, they really want to grind, but they don't know what to do. And then some people here are brand new. You just joined the business over the weekend. You're going to attend. You attended QSG. Okay, and then maybe this is your first super summit, or perhaps you were celebrated on Saturday with your incubator graduation, and then this is your first official super summit. So what do you need to do? Okay, so I'm going to go back to the basics. I'll start by explaining to us, asking us this question: what do we have in our hands? I did something like this a while back, but I need to touch it again. What do we have in our hands? You know, they said, I think it was Miles Monroe that says, when the value of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. We say that over and over and over and over again during our QSG, and that is 100% correct. First of all, I'll start by saying that you are the solution to many problems. What do I mean by that? Our business, the business you have in your hands, the Buena Vida business, Amazon business, everything we're doing here is the solution to many people's problems. And apart from finance, obviously the number one is financial problems. I'm sure you know that already. But apart from financial problems, it can be also self-esteem problems, right? Some people who were not very confident before, they didn't really know how to speak. They were shy. Some people, you put them in front of 5, 10 people, they can nearly faint. They have good ideas. In fact, I remember Ambassador Mike was telling us that when he was in school then, when they ask a question, he knows the answer. He knows the answer to the question even more than people that are even answering. But because he was so shy and scared of talking in class and all that, he would just keep quiet. And then other people answer, take the glory and all of that. Okay. Some people are like, so, but this business has done what? It has made him more confident, more bold, and he has done it for many people. He's solving so many problems. Some of your plan, your goal is, oh, I want my kids to go to Harvard. I want my kids to go to school abroad. I want my kids to have this and have that. But sincerely, genuinely, you are wondering, how will it happen? What do I need to do legitimately? And then this is just the solution. So we are the solution to so many problems, okay? Number two, we have our part to play in saving our nation. For me, this is one of the most important things and one of the things I love the most about our business, okay? What is happening currently is that the people, like I always say, who are supposed to help us, who are supposed to change things, who are supposed to fix Nigeria, who are supposed to adjust things, they are busy running for election. They are busy thinking of how themselves, their brothers, their godfathers, and all that will run for the election and then get into play. I was talking to somebody the other day. This is someone that is a young guy who I expected to know more. And he was telling me, he posted somebody's picture. I will not mention the name on his status, a particular person that's running for a particular position. I will not say the position. And when I saw it, I was like, I said, it is well. That's all I just said, it is well. He now said, that I should get ready for his campaign. I know that he's going to start campaigning very soon. And I was just confused. I'm like, how? Like, how can you be doing this? Like, I don't understand. Like, is it that you think this person will help the country, or you're just doing it for your own personal good? But I realize that most people are doing things for their personal good. So we that we are here, what are we going to do to save our nation? Like we always say, the goal of 2024 is to have 50,000 monthly millionaires in La Buena Vida. By this time to the year 2024, we're going to have 50,000 monthly millionaires. What are we going to do? I'm from Kwara State, North Central, right? If, for example, out of the 50,000, 1,500 of us are from my state, Kwara State, what can we do? 1,500 can go to Kwara State and say, okay, we want to decide who is going to rule in this state. Why? Because number one, we have the numbers, and then we have the finances to do so. We say, okay, only somebody that has integrity is going to lead. Or we can even say we don't want to decide who will lead. We're going to build schools in that community. It's okay, in Kwara State, in each local government, we are going to build free hospitals. We are going to build free schools. We are going to do the road. We are going to do things. What are we doing? We are playing our part in nation building. We are not waiting for somebody else to go and do it. If you understand what I'm saying. go to the comments and say, I will be there. Because some of you, this is your passion, and I'm showing you exactly how to actualize it. You know, let me say something. Let this be the last time when people are complaining about, oh, Nigeria is that, and you too, you are complaining. No. No. What are you going to do? Tell them, well, me, I'm not going to complain. If you have friends that you hang out with, and you guys are always, when you meet, the number one topic is Nigeria, how things are not going well, how things are not this. Tell them, well, I know things are not going very well, but me, mention your name. I am part of the people that are going to solve the problem. They say, are you running for elections? I may not be running, but I have a business and I'm doing that. I'm going to solve this country's problem. That is one way to even prospect. They'll say, you have something you are doing that will solve the problem of Nigeria. Bros, please, what is the thing that you are doing that will solve the problem? Sister, please tell us what you are doing. It's not me and you that have been here. What are you doing? You say the business I've been showing you, that business. And then you use the opportunity to show them the business. You know, I told you that you have to do what? Think out of the box. For somebody like me that has always been for someone like me that has always been passionate about Nigeria, our success and all that, if somebody wants to let's say I wasn't in La Buena Vida, I wasn't in business, and somebody wants to prospect me to get me to join the business, if they say this thing I just said, I'll automatically want to do whatever they're doing. If they tell me that they have a business they are doing, they have something they are doing, a campaign they're part of, and the project can actually solve Nigeria's problem, I'll tell them, wow, I'm interested. Tell me more about it. Okay, this business you are doing. I will not come and see the business as, bring one, bring two, all I'm seeing is this business is solving national problems. I want to be a part of this business. Are we following? So this is a very, very good tool, especially if you have people that are influential. You have someone that is influential, that is top there, who is passionate about Nigeria. This thing I just said can actually be a way to get them to join the business. And then you guys can run together and solve the problem. Is that clear? I want to go to the comments and let me know what I just said now. Do we understand that? Okay. So 2 things. I'm showing us what we're doing. I'm also showing you how you can use this for what? Prospecting. Number 3 thing is what? Okay, fantastic. Okay, awesome. It's clear. Good. Number 3, you have the key to someone's bright future in your hand through this business. You have the key to somebody's what? Bright future. What do I mean by that? I always say that it's not about you. Oh, me. And some of you say, I'm already comfortable now. I'm already comfortable. At least money I'm earning from the business, I'm already comfortable. I'm already okay. My lifestyle has changed. Things are okay for me. Yes, that's good for you. But you need to understand that you have somebody else's bright future in your hand. That's why you have to show everybody the business. There may be somebody in your neighborhood, your friend, your colleague, or somebody who is close to you, who on a normal day may never see any Facebook advert of the business, who may never get any invitation from somebody to join the business. But you are the only one in La Buena Vida that can connect that person to join. Maybe that person's destiny is to become a monthly millionaire. But then it's this business that'll do it for them. Maybe they're working somewhere and salary is not enough. But you are supposed to show them the business so that they'll start making money from here. So you need to understand that it's not about you. It's about somebody. Even if you don't want to do the business well, just do it so you can connect people to their bright future. Very simple. Number 4 is what? Don't stop till you have changed people's lives. You need to understand that. Like I keep on saying, you can't stop. It's not all about you. It's not all about you. I like what Boss Mike said one time. He said, his income from the business, he's no longer doing the business just because he wants to earn money or do that. No, that's not the reason anymore, because he has savings and investments and all that. So he's no longer doing it just because he himself wants to make money. He's doing it because he wants to change people's lives. For him, it's no longer about just income. It's about legacy. It's about in the next 20, 30 years, when your child is in school, will your name be in the textbook? This because of two person, our community has changed. Because of this person took up to 100 people to school. This person did that. Oh, before this person started making money, we used to drink borehole water. We used to drink dirty water in this community. People used to trek to the next village to go to school. But once this person became wealthy, they came and changed things for us. That is one goal you need to achieve. And like I always say, if you have people who are philanthropic in nature, you have people, let's say you have someone, you've been trying to invite them, but they are not really money. They are not really money oriented. Some people are like that. Some people are not really about the money, but when you tell them, look, these are things I'm going to do with this business, they will eventually come and join, especially people that are philanthropic in nature. And then you also mention our Feed the Family project and all of that. Number 5 is what? You can't quit if you haven't birthed greatness. What do I mean by that? Until you have become great in the business and you have birthed somebody else who is also very great in the business. And when I say somebody else, I don't mean just one person, right? The goal is to have 5 of your legs that are doing at least 36 codes. So it means that you have to birth at least 5 people who are doing extremely well in the business, who are doing great in the business, then you can now say, hey, I have done well in the business. So these are 5 things we need to understand about why this our business is so important. So let's continue. So well, today, like I told you earlier, beginning of this meeting, we're going to be touching on basics. Okay, we're going to go back to the basics and be touching on the basics in the business. But quickly, what are the different skills? I'm going to talk about the main ones today. Number 1, finding prospects. Number 2, inviting. Number 3, presenting. These are things that everybody here already knows. Okay, except you just did incubator graduation, means you've not yet read GoPro. But if you have read GoPro, then you already know all of these things. Finding prospects, inviting, presenting, closing down, following up, getting a new teammate started right. Okay, promoting events. That's number 7. And then we always add this one, personal development, because if you do all the rest and you're not recharging yourself through number 8, personal development, then it will be good. Okay, so what are the differences? Finding prospect, inviting, presenting, close down, follow up, getting a new person started right, promoting events, and personal development. Okay, now I'm going to say something. Why is network marketing so easy? Because if you're reading accounting, it's not just 8 skills you need to learn. That's the truth. If you're reading, you want to become a pilot, it's not just 8 skills you need to learn. You need to learn 1,000,001 things. Almost every profession has so many things you need to learn, so many things you need to put into consideration. But with our business, just 8 things and you're good to go. Just mastering 8 things and then you can become wildly successful here. So it's very easy to do, okay? Now, so I'm just going to touch on each of them quickly, and then when I'm done, I'll call on our next speaker, okay? So like I said, please get ready to screenshot as much as possible, okay? So let's start it again. Now, finding prospect, that's number 1 skill. And I always tell you guys that your contact list has nothing to do with your long-term success in our business. That's one mistake that network marketers make all the time. They begin to panic. And it happened to me too. I was in panic mode at the beginning. The people that I invited, just 1 or 2 of them registered. My list, it was finishing. I was going through my contacts. Then, you guys are even lucky. Your first list is 50, second one is 50. Then our own, there was no first list, second list. Just carry your phone, everybody just write. That was it. So I had emptied my contacts on paper, and then I started getting frightened. I started getting worried because I invite this one, they don't join. This one comes, they don't join. This one comes, say it's a scam. This one comes, we don't go and make money. Hey, I started panicking because my fear was that once my contacts finish, once the people on my phone finishes, then I'm finished in the business. Until I read from GoPro that your contact list has nothing to do with your long-term success in the business. And I want to help somebody here. Your people, the people that join you through your contacts, your friends you had before you joined our business, they have nothing to do with your long-term success. You remember the word here is long-term. In the short term, maybe yes, but in the long term, and I'm going to show you how to counter that. Number 2 thing we need to learn about our number 1 finding prospects is what? Have a physical list and keep adding to it. This may seem cliche. Somebody may say, but I have my phone now. I have all my contacts on my phone. Like, why do I need to have, why do I need to physically write them down? Because technology can fail you. Recently, I got another phone and I was trying to wanted to move my WhatsApp to my other line, right? To my other phone. And then, thank God I even checked. I realized that the other phone I was using, they said they will not allow me backup contacts because I don't have iCloud. One funny story. That's why I just said, I'm not going to back up again. But in a case where I didn't really understand what they were saying, and I went and moved my WhatsApp to the other line, I would have lost, hey God, I would have lost so many contacts, number 1. I would have lost all my chats. I mean, I don't end chats. I have, if you check my phone, I have maybe 2,000 chats. I don't end chats because I know that in the next 1 year, 2 years, I can make reference to our conversation. So if I had done that, I would have lost all those chats, all our videos, all our everything that we had. I would have lost everything. Technology can fail you. We've seen cases of somebody, their phone was stolen. They now realize that they were not backing up their contacts. What happens to them? They lose all their contacts. But guess what? If you have a physical list, I'm telling you why physical list is important. Some of you that are IT. No, IT can fail you. There was a time I went for a home lunch. I had presented in the office. The laptop was working. Everything was fine. It was okay. Finished my presentation. Got to the person's place for the home lunch. Luckily for me, number 1, I always get to home lunch on time. Number 2, I always prepare. So I get to the meeting. When I go for a presentation, I check my laptop. I go through my slide again, even though I've gone through it before. As I was about to go through the slide, the laptop refused to come on. I tried. The laptop was not coming on. I said, this laptop that I used this morning, what's happening? You will not believe me, guys, that's how I couldn't use the laptop that day. I couldn't present with my laptop that day. Technology can fail you. But guess what? If you have things, if I had a booklet that day, what did I do? I just used my guest, and I invited me. I said, please, do you have a laptop? She said, yes. I have a slide I keep on my phone every time. I gave her the slide, put it on her laptop, and then I was able to use her laptop. And that was how we're able to present that day. If I did not have that, I wouldn't have done. My point is that you must have a physical list. It's not enough to say my friends are on my phone, I'm seeing them, I'll be calling. No, you forget, you skip. But when you get, will it be easy? No, because making money is not easy anyway. Making money anyway is not easy. So don't say, I'm not writing all my contacts on my phone. Won't that one take time? Yes. Is it not time we came to spend here? Do you understand? So please use your, write down physically your contacts. Have a book, hard copy book that is basically for your contact. What that does is that puts you in abundance mode. When you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 100, 200, 300, okay, I have all these people. And then you start prospecting them one by one. Do you understand? Because as you are doing that, you are writing in front of their names. Okay, this person has registered. This person says she'll pay 49,990 by the end of the month. This person says she's going to pay 79,990. Okay, this person just paid 100K. They're going to balance up later. You are writing it down physically. And that is actually an asset in business. I always tell people that when you have your list you are calling, protect your list. You know the way you protect your phone and all that? Protect your list. Because like whenever that you may leave your list somewhere, somebody will call them and get signed up from that list. So it's an asset. The next thing is what? See prospecting as a lifestyle. Okay, I'll keep on talking about this because this is one skill that helps a lot of people in the business. See prospecting as a lifestyle, not as work. What do you mean by that? You have your physical list, that's fantastic. But like Eric Worre always tells us, keep adding to the list. Okay, keep adding to the list. If I ask you, let me ask you guys. Someone should go to the comments and tell me how many friends, if you're here and you made last week that just passed, you made at least 10 to 15 new friends last week. Please go to the comments and say I did quickly. Last week, you made at least 10 to 15 new friends. New contacts, 10 to 15. And that 10 to 15 is even small. I'll tell you why, but just go to the comments and let me know. Okay, quickly. You made up to 10 to 15 new friends last week. Okay, not many of you. Not many of you. Wow, this is disappointing. Just a few people. So you guys are not even doing number one. If you're not doing number one, how will you do number two properly? Okay, some people are saying I did. Okay. But I was expecting more responses than this. I was expecting much more responses than this. Okay. I did. Wow. We haven't even gotten up to 40 people saying I did. You can see where our problem is. Okay, somebody said I did 5. Okay. At all, I ain't bad pass. You try it small. Okay. We not even up to 40 people. So what? Okay, someone said 20 new friends. Oh, that's fantastic. Well done. Okay, someone said I did 11. Someone said I did 14. Okay, 7. Wow. Okay, I did not do up to 15. Okay, now very few of us, not up to 40, meaning that less than maybe 5%, less than 5% are doing these things. And you're wondering why you are in panic mode that your contacts are finishing. It is a lie. Can you imagine? Not up to 40. I'm still trying to count. Not up to 40 people have said that they did. If someone said they did 9, okay. Someone said they did 11. That's fantastic. Now, if you've not done it, no problem. I'm going to teach you what to do. I'll teach you now how to make a total stranger become your friend. Okay? And please, I'm not teaching you because I don't have what to teach. I'm teaching you so that you will do it. You put it into practice. Many of the people that are saying I did is because I've taught this before and they learned it. This is one of my number one secrets in network marketing that helps me. This thing I'm about to teach you. Okay? So please follow me closely. Screenshot it after I explain it. And then start doing it today, not tomorrow. Today. Start doing it today. Okay? So what am I going to tell you to do? 4 C's to turn a stranger into a friend. Some of you say, Ambassador, okay, I already know the 4 C's. You know the 4 C's, yet you did not make up to 15 friends last week. So what's the point of knowing? It's even better that somebody did not even know at all that they're going to learn it this morning than you that knew it and yet you're not doing it. Because it will put you in abundance mode. So what are the 4 C's? So everybody please be writing at this point. Be writing. What are the 4 C's to turn a stranger into a friend, a total stranger, somebody you just met? How do you turn them to become your friend? And then you eventually invite them and then you guys can do the business together. Okay. Number one is what? Compliments. Now, before I even jump in, I thought of it. Let me just put a caveat here. Your mindset needs to be right. If you feel, oh, I'm just becoming this person's friend just so that they can join my business and so that I can make money, then you will not do it properly. But if you understand that as I'm showing this person the business, they are going to eventually join, they are going to make money for themselves as well. Because overtaking is allowed, the person can overtake you. They are going to make money for themselves. We are going to make money together. If you understand that, then you do that with a better sense of duty. You're not just, oh, let me get people. No. We are going to grow the business together. So that way it's not awkward. You are also doing them a favor. Nobody's doing you a favor. You are also doing them a favor. Okay? I remember the 5 things I said at the beginning of the meeting. So number one is what? Compliments. That's the number one. I will teach this thing until I come to a point where I ask you guys, how many of us have made 15 friends? And then I have up to 100 people telling me, ambassador, I did. That's when I know that I have taught something and it has entered. Number one is what? Compliment. That's the first thing. Compliment. No matter how strong somebody's face is, no matter how unfriendly somebody is, no matter how annoying somebody is, once you give them a compliment, it softens them. So what do I mean by that? You just came out of your house, you see your neighbor. Let's say your neighbor, you don't even talk to another. Compliment them. Give them a compliment. Oh, you look sharp. Oh, I like your car. Oh, your daughter, she's very smart. So I saw the way she was reciting ABC the other day. Oh, what school does she go to? Give a compliment. Now, I always say compliment sincerely and genuinely. Don't lie, okay? If somebody is not looking good, don't tell them they are looking good, okay? If somebody is, there are times I come out and I'm going to the market or I'm going somewhere, I'm rushing, and I know that day I'm not looking fine. If you want to now compliment me and tell me, you look nice, it will irritate me because I know I'm not looking fine that day. So I'm not saying you should, there's a word they use. I'm not saying you should flatter people or lie. Be honest. Look for something that you can use to compliment them genuinely and say it. So the first is what? Compliment. Oh, I like this about you. I like that. Oh, I love the way you spoke yesterday. Oh, fantastic. You were very, very sharp. You go somewhere to go and buy something. Somebody attends to you. Let's say the sales girl or something. Say, wow, you are very sharp. You are very convincing. See how you just convinced me to buy this product. Oh, wow, that's good. Compliments. Think of something that is smart and all that and compliment the person. No matter who they are, they'll be excited about it. Number 2C is what? Common interest. Okay? So sometimes you may not even do compliment, you may just enter common interest. What does common interest mean? Find something that has a common denominator between you and the person. Okay? So for example, let me use your neighbor. You come out of the house. What's the common interest? You guys live in the same area. You say, did you hear that they blocked the junction? I don't know what happened. They blocked it. Are you serious? They blocked it. What happened? You started talking. Common interest. Oh, did you hear that the transformer just blew the other day? It means that we may not have lights for the next 1 week. Oh, what happens? Common interest. Somebody wearing a jersey, for example, if you're a football fan, you see your fellow guy, you go and bab your fellow guy wearing a jersey. No matter what club it is, even if it's Bayern Munich, Arsenal, whatever, just say, you people, this Champions League, we're going to win you guys in this Champions League. You guys cannot win. See how they beat you guys 4-2 yesterday. What's that? Common interest. Everything can be used as a common interest. Like I always say, you are Yoruba, you see someone that is Yoruba, common interest, you guys can start speaking your language together. Okay, ambassador, what if I'm Yoruba and I meet someone that is Igbo? You have a friend that is Igbo, common interest. Or maybe you schooled in the East, common interest. My point is that there are so many, or even if you cannot find any common interest, all of us Nigerians, we're all in the same country. That's a common interest. All of us are under. It is so easy to gist with people in Nigeria. It is so easy because we are all under this regime together. We are all going through, what they call it, diesel is 680, fuel queues and all that. So that is already, the fact that you see your fellow Nigerian, that is already a what? Common interest. Are we following? Do we understand what I just said? Because you may be saying, ambassador, but I meet some people and nothing is connecting us. We are all in Nigeria, something is connecting all of us. Or if you are in your state, something is connecting you. So you must find a common interest and then you can start. And that leads you to number 3, which is what? Conversation. Conversation, okay? What's conversation? Gist. It doesn't mean, I'm not saying when you meet somebody, it's okay. Number 1, say, I'm saying compliment. Compliment them. Number 2, common interest. It will just flow naturally. Sometimes you may not even compliment them. You may just enter from common interest to conversation. Sometimes you may just even start from compliments to conversation. Sometimes you just start with conversation. Do you understand? So conversation, what does it mean? Gist. This is something that we do on a normal day. I've already spoken to them about, oh, the way Nigeria is, or what's going on, or this one, that one. See how it rained heavily yesterday. Your daughter is very sharp, or maybe she'll teach my son how to do mathematics. Whatever. We started having a conversation. This is something that we do every day. See, guys, this skill will help. This is the number one skill that helped me. When we started the business, there was no Zoom. People are lucky. I think Zoom is a blessing. Then there was no Zoom. There was no Zoom at all. So there was no way to even talk to anybody. Meet people on Zoom. Social media. Then Facebook and all was not really so. It was belly to belly. I see you, I meet you, I become your friend. I see you, I must invite you for a presentation because all my friends in Abuja had finished. So I had to be looking for new people. And this is what helped me, these 4 C's. So what happens? Conversation, you start gisting with them. When you're talking with somebody, let them talk more. What happens? When you allow somebody to talk more, you get to know more about them. Oh, so what do you do? Somebody talk about football. Fantastic. Say whatever you know about football. So what club do you support? Why you support? It will shock you that somebody can love you because of football. The other day, my care group fellowships, they were doing testimony. And one guy, his testimony was, thank God, Manchester United has a new coach. I was like, are we serious? Is this really a testimony? Time for prayer points. Prayer points is let the new coach perform. I'm like, people take this thing very serious. Anybody you meet and you're talking about something that interests them, they will just love you automatically. So conversation. You talk about if it's a lady, I know that somebody who is a mother, and if you're a mom, you meet somebody who is a mom. Conversation. You can talk about you people's children. If you meet a parent, there is nothing parents like to talk about more than their children. A parent can talk about their child for 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour straight, and they're still talking about, you see, Chidubem, if I tell you about my son, Aminu, if I tell you what Tunde did, just be listening. If you're a parent, what am I saying? It is so easy, guys, to do this thing. It's something we do every day. But most times, we stop at number 3. What takes it to the next level is what? Number 4. And that number 4 is what? Continuation. Number 4 is what? Continuation. And that is where you take the conversation to now collecting their number. If you just stop at number 1, 2, 3, you have just gisted, you've enjoyed yourself, au revoir, you go. But to make it continue, you must do number 4. And what is that? Collecting their number. So after having that, okay, give me your number. Maybe me and you go and watch ball one time. Or give me a number. Maybe me and you can go and collect our permanent voters card. Maybe you guys were talking about the election. Oh, give me your number. Maybe I'll visit you one of these days since you live in my area. Oh, give me a number. Maybe you will link me to the gym that you are using. Oh, give me a number. Okay, maybe you link me to your salon. Oh, give me a number. Maybe I'll follow you to the mosque one day. What happens? It must end with what? Give me your number. Now, what happens most times is sometimes if you do this thing properly and you're gisting with them, you're having a conversation with them, most times it is even them that will ask you for their number. For your number, sorry. I know how many times I've done this, and then it's the other person that will say, okay, you seem interesting, give me your number. Okay, let's be friends. Even if you don't have it, you can say, okay, give me your number, I like making you friends. Oh, give me a number, I'm going to bank with you. Oh, give me a number, maybe I'll buy your ex. Oh, give me a number, maybe there must be something that will lead to collecting number. Now, ambassador, what if it doesn't end like that? It doesn't matter. Not every time. 99% it should end with that. But guess what? At least there are just few times, man, you're not able to collect number. Don't feel bad. No. At least you know you've tried. If you do these 4 C's, I'm telling you guys, I promise you, by the next Super Summit, when I'm asking you if you've made friends, a lot of you say you have done it. Start it today. I used to do it. I will go to places just, in fact, then if I've just said you guys, if I'm in the bank, because I was working full time for my boss before I now went before I resigned, I went full-time, right? So what will happen is I resume work at 8 o'clock and I don't close till like maybe 6, 7, 7:30, maybe sometimes 8, right? Now, because I was a PA. Now, when I was doing that, I couldn't really meet people because I'm in the office, except some people that come and meet my boss and all that. I'll meet them and all that. But it was hard for me. So what did I used to do? He used to send me to the bank. He used to send me to the supermarket to go and buy things for him, buy food and all that. What did I used to do? At those points, I used to take advantage. Sometimes when he sent me to go to the bank, I can make 8 friends in one day because I was already in network marketing. So I knew my friends were not joining me. I knew how to go and find friends. I could make 8 friends in one day. I go to the bank. The person sits standing in front of me. The person standing behind me. We have to be friends now. I'll compliment you. There was one day I told one lady, I like your slippers. That's how bad I was. Yes. Because I had a goal. You see, some of you are not intentional about this business. You just think that prospects will come from up and fall on your lap. You must be intentional about it. You must be intentional. I like your slippers. Oh, I like your. Oh, I like your. I've told someone before I like his beard. You know, so you must compliment all the time. You must do this, and then before you know it, friends. I was always making friends. Collect number. Okay, give me your number. Give me your number. As in, I was a prospecting machine, and that was why even though my friends were not joining me, after a while, other people started joining because as I became their friends, I collected their number. What happens? I now started making new friends. This can be done for if you're a student. It can also be done in your school. If you're anywhere you are, it can be done. Most times we are saying, where are the prospects? They are passing you. Some of you sit down. You come from your house. You are going to an office. You sit down in a taxi. There's somebody on your left. There's somebody on your right. There are two people in front, the driver and the front passenger. And from the beginning of the ride to the end, your mouth is film. You don't say anything. That is 4 prospects you have just dashed out. 4 prospects. Even if you don't collect everybody's number, at least collect 1 or 2. Let it be that when you enter a vehicle or something, you collect people's numbers. You go for an event. Then this and I used to do competition. If you go for, we'll purposely look for events. There's one app called Eventbrite. I don't know if they have it everywhere. In Abuja, they have it. Eventbrite. They tell you different events happening in Abuja and all that. We'll say, okay, well, let's go for this event. When we get there, we'll separate. We'll say, okay, in this meeting, how many friends? Say 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. Okay. Before we leave here today, we must collect 7 numbers. And we'll hold each other. How many have we done? 3, 4. I mean, I've done 6. So, you've done 6. Okay, we go. And it was fun for us. And we come back and we have 6 friends. Oh, yeah, brand new prospects. What do? I start chatting them up. Oh, nice meeting you yesterday. Oh, have you gotten home? Nigerians like when you check on them. Have you gotten home safe? Oh, no, Allah. Oh, see what I saw. You were saying you are into catering. I just saw this link about catering. Maybe to help you. Oh, I heard that they are doing this catering school somewhere. Maybe to help you. And we are chatting. Before you know it, I compliment them on their status. They comment on my, before you know, I say, okay, I recommended, before you know it, I send them an SMS. I recommended it to an NGO running a work campaign. I'm still undergoing their training, but they help pull out to respond. This is their number. I give them recommendation. What does it mean? The person is now seeing my friend Ronke. They are no longer seeing a stranger. They are seeing my friend Ronke complimented me. Oh, we spoke and all that, and now she's inviting me to see something. That way, it's more natural. Do we understand that? It's more natural. Now, some of you say, Ambassador, I don't have time for that. I want to just go and meet them and share questionnaires, sharp. It's possible. You can also do that. It's possible as well, okay? You can go direct, meet somebody, share questionnaire and all that, collect their details, meet somebody, do one-on-one for them. That's fine. But when you create a relationship, when you begin to become their friend and all that, it is easier. You are now turning cold markets to what? Hot markets or warm markets. If we understand this, go to the comments and say, I understand. And if you know you are going to do it, go to the comments and say, I will make new friends every day. I know that's long, but type it. Okay, go and type, I will make new friends every day. I hope I have simplified. I know I took time on this, but if you can master this one, you're good to go. If you can master this particular thing I just taught, you will never run out of prospects. You will never get to the point where you're worried. Who will I speak to? What do I do? You will never get to that point. Never. Because you're doing this, okay? Some of you are not saying you make new friends every day. Doesn't mean that all the energy I just used to teach this thing, I'm wasting my time. Go and type it. Say, I will make new friends every day. I will make new friends every day. Good. And I'm going to end this part by saying this. You're not just doing it because you want them to join the business. You're also doing it because in Nigeria, your network is your net worth. The more people you can be friendly with, the more people you can have in your team, the more people you can have on your phone, on your list will actually help you. The reason why your son will go to NDA in the next 10 years is because of a friend you met today in the bank. Somebody you met when you were at the mosque. Some of you go to the mosque, you just pray. After everything, holy. Now you holy pass, and then you just go. You no greeting, no nothing, only you. But if you do this thing properly, it will also help. Okay, I can see your comments. Awesome. Okay. So as you're making those friends, whether you're writing them on the list, you're complimenting them, you guys are chatting down. Before you know it, you invite them. Within 1 week, you can invite them for the presentation. Okay, fantastic. That's good. So the next thing is inviting. I'm going to run quickly now before I call on our next speaker. Next thing is what? Invitation. Okay. If you have 1 million prospects and you don't invite anybody, you will not earn anything. So if you finish making all the friends in the world, and then at the end of the day, they are just on your phone, you are just gisting, chatting, and you're not inviting them, then money will not come from them. Okay. So what happens? You must work to build relationships. Everybody always tells us emotionally detach yourself from the outcome. Oh, what if I speak to somebody and at the end of the day, we don't exchange numbers? That is fine. It's okay. Do it next time. You get better. Some of you need to start by just doing compliments before you know it, you get used to it, and it's second nature to you. Okay, you just become very friendly. Okay, but you must emotionally detach yourself from that. What if I now invite somebody and they said, is it that networking thing you want to invite me for? No, I've seen it before. It doesn't matter. Because some of them will say, wow, somebody invited me some years ago. I refused to join, but now I want to join. Do you understand? So you must emotionally detach yourself from the outcome, whether they do or not know after you just met them. You must be positive all the time. And then when you're inviting, you must be in a hurry. Okay? Now, what are some few invitation tools? We already know this one. Third-party recommendation. Okay? I will not dwell on this because it's something that everybody knows. Even a JJC knows one. Third-party recommendation. When you're sending them that SMS, you recommended them. Big announcements. How does it work? You call your friends. Let's say you want to invite them for, let me say, tomorrow's meeting by 5 in the office. Oh, you call your friends. Hello, Tunde. Hello, Kemi. Hello. I mean, I have everything. Okay, I'm making a big announcement to my close friends that I respect and admire. I'm having it tomorrow by 4. Can I count on you to be there? The first thing you have to do, first of all, is to clear the date, ensure that they are free. Okay, Kemi, are you free tomorrow by 5 o'clock? Oh, I mean, are you free tomorrow by 5 o'clock? Tunde, are you free tomorrow? If they say they are free, you can now go ahead and extend the invitation to them. Okay, direct invitation. I'm going to show us direct invitation, questionnaires, social media posts. Okay, now let me just run through this. Now, I always tell you guys that a bad invitation is better than what? No invitation at all. It is more psychological than scripted. We have scripts that you can use, but it's also more psychological, okay? And the best way to get better at calling a prospect is how? Can somebody go to the comments and tell me? If you're not very good at making calls, what is the best way to get better at making calls? What's the best way to get better at making calls, calling prospects and all that? Can somebody tell me? The best way is by what? I want more response. Thank you. By doing it. By doing it. You get better at making calls by what? Making the call. You get better at driving by driving. You get better at cooking than cooking. You will not say, oh, I'm scared of making calls. Let me study how to make calls. Let me learn how to make calls. Let me perfect. Some of you, your problem is that you know too much, but you're doing too little. Okay? So that's it. By using the script and by calling and calling and calling. Use the script. Don't just call from your head. Use the script until you're able to, some of you have crammed the script already, okay? You can call without looking at the script, okay? So use the script and then you're calling. That's how you get better. Now, some things to note about calling prospect. Like I said earlier, a bad call is better than what? No call. So even if you're scared, do it. You only become a great caller by constant practice. Don't be needy. Some of you are so needy. That's why you chase your prospects away. Somebody, you call someone says, please, I'm busy. I'll talk to you later. And you say, please, now just give me 2 minutes of your time. Please, God forbid. If it's me, I'll not join you. If you talk to me like that, I will never join your business. Because I just feel like, wait, why are you begging me? I know how people are. The more you beg them to do something, the more they run away. So don't be needy. You say, okay, fantastic. When exactly can I call you back? Because I have lots of calls to make and I have limited time. When exactly, give me a specific time to call you back. They'll know you're serious. Okay? Look forward to prospects who already have an idea. Some of you are scared. Oh, what if I call someone and they say, oh, they already know what I'm calling them for? Oh, La Buena Vida, I already know it now. Amazon, I know Amazon now. These women things, I already know it. Don't be scared of that. Me, I like prospects like that. You know why? Because somebody has already done part of the work for me. So I'm just going to do close down for them. I'll ask them, what do you know? Oh, you know La Buena Vida already? What do you know about La Buena Vida? That way, I'm not using script again because they already know La Buena Vida. Okay, what do you know about La Buena Vida? Are you part of them? Fantastic. Are you part of them? Are you a beneficiary of La Buena Vida project? And you're like, no. Somebody, one of my friends knows somebody who attended and they said they should just bring money and bring 2 people. You say, no. You should attend for yourself because that person is not explaining to you properly. We are an empowerment business. Okay, we have 2 sessions, Monday by 5 and then Tuesday by 2. Which one should I invite you for? You just go ahead like that. So don't be scared when somebody says, oh, I already know what it is. Ask them. It will shock you. Some of them don't even know anything. They'll just say, I used to see we know people that have white cars. And you realize that they probably don't even know what to think that they know. Some of you are too scared when somebody says, oh, they already know what the business is about. Oh, I went too far. Sorry. Where am I? Okay, good. Sorry, I pressed something on my laptop. Okay, so that's it. Document all calls. I hope we're screenshotting. I'm going fast now. Document all calls. Some of you make calls without writing. I don't understand. You need to write it. That's why I say you must have that your booklet. As you're calling, you're writing. It has happened to me. The human brain is so fickle that sometimes I'll call somebody, as I finish calling them, they say, okay, I'll attend by 5 o'clock tomorrow, Monday by 5. If I forget to write it down and somebody else calls me, by the time I finish picking out that person's call, I've forgotten that I'll be answering, hey, that guy, oh, hey, God, oh, Chioma, the Chioma says she will come by on Monday by 5 or Tuesday by 2. Hey, God, I don't remember. I'll forget. And I have to start calling back, and then you now look unserious. So what did I start doing? I said, okay, anybody I call, as I finish dropping the call, I'm writing it. As I'm talking to them, I'm writing it, so I will not forget, because you will forget. So document all calls. Some people tell you, look, I just buried my father. Right now, I'm not in the frame of mind, but please, can we talk in the next 3 weeks? After the burial and all that, in the next 3 weeks, I'll register, please. Guess what? You write it. If you don't write it down, you will forget. Now, close down starts during the booking. I've told you guys before, but we have new people here. When you're booking somebody, you're calling them for a presentation and all that, your upline and your downlines list, you're calling the list and all that. You tell them, okay, during the session, our senior consultant may be selecting a few people that they're going to mentor personally. I hope you are selected. So that way, you're already doing the close down for them, okay? Have we screenshot this? I want to move to the next one quickly. Awesome. Are we done screenshotting this? I want to move to the next one. Okay, happens to you guys. So, we're human beings. We forget. Our attention span is like this. It's very little. Okay, awesome. So business launch script. We already know this one. Please, like I said, just be screenshotting, because you can see I'm rushing now. Just screenshot. Okay, so business launch, how does it work? How are you doing today? Hope you're good and everything. Pleasantries, but obviously make sure you're in a hurry. When you call, it's not a time to start asking about how is your daughter and your first son. Hey, your daughter, has she passed common entrance? No. It's not a time to start giving all that long. Just quickly. Tony, how you doing? Hope you're good though. Okay, quick one. This Sunday, I'll be launching my new business and I'm inviting my good friends that I respect and admire. Can I count on you to be there? If they ask you, what's the business about? Tell me, okay, I want you to be a surprise for you to come. Or you can tell them, oh, it's a health and wellness business. Health and wellness business. When they come, they will see it. So that's a response. Some of you say, okay, but what if somebody told me to tell them about it? Okay, it's a health and wellness business I'm launching because it's health and wellness. Do you understand that? Fantastic. Okay. Now, one of the scripts I saw that I really liked, please, at this point, guys, just be screenshotting because me, I'm going fast, so I can call leader Jerry. Okay. Super indirect approach. And I like this because I think it was Damien that shared this with us, one of our meetings. I don't remember. Super indirect approach for people that are influential. Okay, don't worry. All these scripts and all the slide will be shared on the group chats. Don't worry. Okay, so you can call someone. You have somebody who is very influential. They're very financially stable. They're doing extremely well, and you want to invite them, but you're wondering how do I do it? You can use this script. Please screenshot it as I read. Okay. So you can call the person. Let's say the person's name is Mr. Farouk. Good day, Mr. Farouk. How are you doing? Okay, quick one. Are you aware of the biggest industrial shift in Nigeria? You can use to invite them for maybe weekend presentation, either on Zoom or physically. Okay. You say, okay, on Tuesday, 26th of April. So let's say you're inviting them for tomorrow. You are booking them today for tomorrow. On Tuesday, 26th of April, an industrial shift was launched in Nigeria, giving 50,000 will be launched. Sorry. Pardon my English, giving 50,000 Nigerians an opportunity to strategically position themselves and generate millions of naira in this first wave of their launch. I had an opportunity to meet with one of their top consultants for the offer, and they have scheduled a discussion session on Zoom by 5 p.m. I was lucky to extract 3 reservations. Sir, with your influence, would you know anyone that can make out time to attend? Someone say, but why am I not telling them to attend? Because super indirect approach says you're not telling the person directly. You're not inviting them directly. You are inviting them indirectly. So this will get them to say, okay, I can attend myself. I would like to attend. Give me the details. I can also attend. Or some of them will say, okay, give me, I'll send it to somebody. But they are the ones that will still eventually attend the meeting by themselves. So that way, it's very non-threatening to use. Do you understand that? This can also be used for a friend, but this time you will not tell them who do they know that can attend. You tell them they themselves should be the ones to attend. So what are we inviting to quickly? Big events. That's physical presentation. Physical presentation are the most effective, okay? And the retreats that we're going to be doing, every place that we do retreat, there's going to be an event happening the following day. So get excited. I'm going to talk more about that in the next few minutes, okay? Now, we're inviting to what? Big events, office presentations, two-on-one presentations, one-on-one presentations, Zoom meetings, and then we can also use presentation videos. Finally, we have recorded. Almost every Zoom meeting we have is recorded, so it can be sent to someone. So you have one you like, ask for the recording. It can also be sent to someone. These are the things that we're inviting to, okay? And then finally, we have the home launch, okay? Home launch. Now, I'm going to stop this particular one. I'll stop at this number 2 skill. In the next meeting, we'll continue skill 3, 4, 5, and the rest of it, okay? So that we can invite our guest speaker and all that, you know. But first of all, I want to just, let me see. Okay, good. Let me just run through this before I call on him. Now, what rank are you hitting this month? This month of April? I'll just run through them very fast. We have the Kingsman rank, Emerging rank, Wealth Connector rank, Ruby Wealth Connector rank, Leadership rank, SE Prime, GE Prime, Global Ambassador Prime, 2 Comma Club, Club 2, Club 3, Club 4, and then the G Leader. What are you looking forward to? Don't just enter this month of April, okay, Sarah, what will be, will be. No. You must have something that you are working towards. Some of you have been Kingsman for the past 1 year. Kingsman. Will you die in Kingsman position? Those that made you Kingsman, help some of them to become Kingsman as well, so that you can also become an emerging leader. Okay. Now, concerning the Wealth Connector rank, talking to my upline the other day, and he said that we cannot use PPS to count rank. You can't use PPS to count the Wealth Connector, meaning we used to say before that, okay, 36 codes. If somebody does Neovas, that's 3. No, we said it before. Someone does Neovas, that's 3. Someone does Technovas, that's 7. But we can't do that anymore. You know why? Because it doesn't balance up. Because the goal for, the reason why the Wealth Connector and Operation 36 was created, okay, so Wealth Connector means you have 36 codes, is so that if you have 5 legs that have 36 codes each, you're going to make 1 million naira and 1,008,000. But if we use PPS to calculate it, you will not make that money. So if you're becoming a Wealth Connector, you can't count Technovas as 7. You have to count it as 3, because it will match you only what? 3 times. Do you understand that? So both the 49,990 pack, the Entryverse pack, and the Neovas pack, it counts as 1 because it matches just once. Okay, and then the Technovas pack counts at 3. The Digiverse pack counts as what? 7, and then the Megaverse pack counts as what? 15. Why? Because it matches 15 times. So that's it for Wealth Connect. So please just take note of that as well. Okay. Now, like I said, we have our mega events coming up. Okay, our mega retreats, and we added one. So that's this. We've concluded on the plans and all that. So Southwest, we're going to have it in Lagos, 21st of May. The flyers are already, I'm going to show you the flyer. Flyers are already out for Lagos. We have the one we have in Enugu. Everybody in Southeast is coming, where by the end of today, the flyer will be ready for that one. So start getting ready for that. 28th of May, it should be ready. We have one in Abuja, you know, North Central. Those who are in the whole North Central region are coming for that. 4th of June, okay? We have one in Kano for everybody else in the North, 11th of June. And then we added Port Harcourt. That's the final one, which is South, that's Port Harcourt. So anybody in Bayelsa, Warri, that region, South region, Sabano, can attend this event if it's closer to them. So those are the different dates. Please screenshot it. Ensure that you attend at least 1 or 2 or 3 of these events. At least, even if you don't attend anyone, at least 1. For some of you, I'll advise to attend to, because there are different speakers in different places, okay? And every event is going to have some mastermind and leaders who are coming, flying all the way to come. It's going to be massive, like we've never had before, okay? So get ready so screenshot it and get ready for it. For the Lagos retreat, the flyer is already out. There's a flyer. We're going to share it on all the group chats. The flyer is already out, so you can begin to get your tickets and all that, because we have tickets for early birds and all of that, okay? Fantastic. So I'm going to be calling on somebody. And I'm going to call on leader Jerry Aniobi very soon. And this is someone that has been consistent. If you are talking about people that are consistent in this business, Jerry has been very, very, very consistent. From when he started the business, he faced 1,000,001 challenges. Almost all his friends refused to join him. Oh, this, oh, that, lots of reasons. But he stayed consistent. One reason why I like him is that he doesn't shout. He's not a gra-gra person. Jerry is a very calm man, very calm. But he's a firebrand, okay? So he's going to be sharing a couple of things with us today on how to move the business forward, some of the secrets that have helped him grow and become very successful in La Buena Vida, you know, and I'm so proud to be among those who have mentored him as well. So quickly go to the comments and go and say, "You're welcome, sir," as I welcome leader Jerry Aniobi. Quickly, guys, go to the comments and say, "You're welcome." Jerry, I already made you a cook. Good, I already made him a host. So go to the comments and go and say, "You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome." Leader Jerry, you the floor now.
Yes, I'm here. Thank you, Ambassador. Thank you, Ambassador. Can everybody hear me? Can you hear and see me? Okay, thank you, thank you. Wow, wow, wow. Amazing, amazing. So good morning, Global Millionaires. Good morning, everyone. I'm so happy this morning to, you know, take you guys on this little story and how I was able to to succeed in this business. Okay, so I'll be sharing my slide from my phone because I'm actually in Lagos. So when I travel to Lagos, I realized that I forgot my laptop's charger. So my laptop is really bad. But luckily enough, I backed up this particular slide. So it's on my phone. So we have no time. So I'll just go quickly as fast as possible. So just a minute, let me get that. Okay. Uh-huh. All right, so I believe we can all see the slide.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Ambassador. So for me, this is my story, okay? And I'm going to also share with you guys what really helps me to grow from grass to grace. In 2016 was when I actually saw this business, and I was, it was after my youth service. Of course, you all know my personal, my direct upline ambassador, Didi Awachie. She was the one who showed me the business. I actually saw this business in around March, April 2016. And that was after service. But guess what, guys? I didn't really have the money to get started then because I was still, trying to find my feet and all that. You know how it is now once you're done with school, service and all that, no money. So, for people who just finished school, they tried so many things. They tried so many things. For me, I served in development control, and after my service, I was still going back there and working for someone. We are going to sites. I was doing that. I was also, running a gossip blog. I was just doing a lot of things just to ensure that I have money. But the money comes just little by little by little. So it was very tough for me to even save up to even start up this business. Now, I'm so grateful for my personal mentor, Ambassador Didi Awachie. She kept on following me up, follow up. And eventually I signed up I think after 3 months, around June, July. That was when I actually signed up. And that's when I signed up, guys. I signed up, and then the next thing I was hearing, my mentor was telling me that I should go for open more accounts. I opened one account then, and then she was pushing me that I should open more accounts. I was like, I don't even have, I struggled to even raise, as I think it was 36K. I struggled to even raise 36K to sign up for this, and I'm hearing that open more accounts. So I said, okay, no problem. I will do my possible best to add at least 2 extra accounts. So which at the end of July, I was able to, get money for extra 2 accounts. I did my upgrade, and I had 3 accounts which I started with and started running the business. Now, the truth is this: when I saw this business, I did my first launch, my first invitation and all that. Some of my friends came, and they really encouraged, okay, some of them just, they bashed the business and all that. But I was lucky to have at least 2 persons that joined, although those 2 persons today, they are inactive, okay? But those 2 persons joined, it was an encouragement to me. But most of them were like, this thing doesn't work, blah, 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 blah. So, but I kept on saying that, if there's something that I'm seeing here, because I had a friend, I had a friend. I have a friend who is Ambassador Didi Awachie. I said, no, that if this young girl is here and I'm getting this positive vibe from her, that means there is something here that I need to find out. Then fast forward to few months after then, let me tell you what changed my mindset. Let me tell you what changed everything for me. I started attending watch retreats, and I was so happy. The first retreat that I attended was in October. Not necessarily retreat, an event organized by M Global. This was 2016 M Global anniversary in October 2016 in Lagos. Guys, that is me there. If you look at this picture closely, you can also find Ambassador Didi Awachie just somewhere on the bottom left. Guys, I wasn't making money when I went for this retreat. The highest I have made was around 20K or so. And guess what? We had to buy 2 tickets for that retreat. And I need to travel from Abuja to Lagos. Number 1, money for tickets, to buy 2 tickets. Number 2, money for transportation. Accommodation, okay, I had a friend in Lagos where I would have stayed and all that, and I stayed in his place. So that wasn't really a problem. Guess what, guys? I was happy that I went for this retreat. That is me there. Okay. And I did everything I could. As I then, Ambassador Michael gave discounts for those who use buses and all that. So I was able to pick up on that opportunity. When I went from this retreat, that was a turning point for this event. I mean, this was in Global Anniversary event in Lagos then. When I went for this event, that was when I saw clearly the vision of this company. I saw people who, making money. I saw people who could even speak good English, but they are making good money. I was like, what? That if these people can make money here, then it's possible. That was when, after I came back for this event, guess what, guys? I focused on the grind. That was when I became very, very serious in the business. Initially, I wasn't that serious. I was just doing it anyhow. That was when I became very serious in the business. When I came for this retreat, guys, I started taking responsibility in terms of, I started myself, Ambassador Didi, Ambassador Ronke as well, then we normally have events at Heart Lab in Wuse. That was when, I started presenting. You can see me there, top left, where I was training my teammates. I started making calls on my own. I started implementing, taking responsibility. I said, if I need to be successful, then it's up to me. Okay. And guess what? This really helped me because from there, I started seeing little income. I started to do about 100K, 200K, like that. And guess what, guys? Another turning point was another retreat I attended the following year. You can see Ambassador Ronke, she's there by my side, and you can see on the right-hand side other leaders as well in the business. You can even see Ambassador Juliet just somewhere behind me there. To tell you that people that are succeeding today, retreat was like a turning point and taking responsibility as well. Okay. And then at the 2017, this was a global event in Abuja, 2017. At this particular event, as at then we are Own Your Life campaign. The following year again, we became, the team recorded huge success. This was when I was seeing possibilities. Imagine this was when we traveled for anniversary in 2017. This was another event that I went for. So events kept on, opening my mindset. Events kept on strengthening my belief. Events kept on making me to become unstoppable in my confidence. Okay. And when I actually look at this picture, that's Ambassador Michael Okoli. He was the top 5 then in Nigeria. Ambassador Vincent was the top 14 there. And then there is Dr. Victor, that is Ambassador Ronke, and Ambassador Nefo. They all became inner circle members. I said that if the Own Your Life campaign team, if we can become successful within the shortest time period, that means there is success in this thing. Mind you, M Global started in Nigeria since 2012. But guess what, guys? The Own Your Life campaign started 2016. And by the following year already, they are achieving this success. I said, no, there is something here. I'm going to strengthen my belief, learn more skills in this business to become successful. The first retreat that Own Your Life campaign organized was in 2018. I was also there. At this retreat, I saw the power of multiple accounts. Then I was still running on 3 accounts. I saw the power of multiple accounts. I started adding my accounts, gradually. And then the maximum accounts was 7 accounts that you can have then. So after this retreat, that was when we started preparing for qualification for our Philippine trip that happened in 2019, the first Philippine trip that happened, okay, in 2018, I mean. Guess what? I qualified for that particular retreat because I understood something, that the closer you know about the business that you do, the more you become unstoppable and the more confidence you have in doing what you're supposed to do. So the grind was still on. This another event again that I went for, traveled all the way from Nigeria to Philippines. We are about 32 delegates from Own Your Life. As at then, we are called Own Your Life campaign. And it was another turning point where I got to meet with the founders of the company. I got to meet other people from different parts of the world running this business, young men and women running this business from Uganda, South Africa, Kenya, Ghana, different countries, Europe, Asia as well. And when I learned a whole lot of things from this particular event that we went for. When we came back, it was fire for fire. When we came back, I made some personal decisions. If it has to be, then it's up to me. I decided to build deep in order to have a long-lasting business. You know, in our business, if you build deep, meaning that if you build deep down into your downlines, if you take like 4 legs, you start building deep, you know, you strengthen those legs, go to another leg, you strengthen it. I learned that from our 2018 event that we traveled to the Philippines for. I learned that from Jordan Gonzalez when he explained that logic for us, to tell you the power of attending this particular. This was something that I normally hear it from our leaders, but when I heard it from a different person, I was like, Like Amasamaka would say, some things are taught while some things are caught. I caught it at that retreat. I caught it at that event. I decided to improve in my leadership skills in order to do what? To lead an effective team. At this point, when I came back for Philippines, that was when I had to leave my comfort zone, and I traveled all the way from Abuja to Kaduna to do what? To build a massive team there. So when I went there, I started the grind again, started building in Kaduna. That was when I was able to, I discovered Mr. Moses Daniel, who's a millionaire, who's in the Millionaires Club right now in the business, and in the Tukuma Club right now in the business. That was when I discovered him. Okay. And of course, these are some awards which I've achieved so far. I was inducted into the company circle of millionaires. And then this was when Mr. Moses, bought his first car in the business. Right now, he's doing very well, has a massive team in Yola, in Kano, in Kaduna as well, in Lagos. Okay. Now, the power of this business is that it gives you the opportunity for you to reach out to people, and then help them become successful. Now, guess what? This was also some of my, this was the second trip we qualified for in the Philippines as well. And then last year, I was inducted under the Global Stars G Leader. This became possible because I'll be able to achieve a lot in the business, and I have been consistent building my business. And let me tell you guys one secret. If you don't have multiple accounts, if you are still operating on one account, you are shooting yourself on the foot. That's just the honest truth. Okay, you will make money, but you will not make the big money. Okay, so if you at least between 7 to 31 accounts is what you should be aiming for. Right now, we have 31 accounts. As at the time I started, it was 7 accounts maximum. Then later on, they introduced 15 accounts. Right now, we have 31 accounts. So you need to have multiple accounts so you can leverage better. And you need to learn to take responsibilities. Okay, and then you also need to attend what event, any retreat happen. Don't ever miss any retreats happening. Okay. And guess what, guys? Of course, I launched last year. I launched my super machine. This is a second generation BMW X3. Okay. Because of this business, I have been consistently building this business. Right now, I am in Lagos right now. What am I doing in Lagos? I'm in Lagos. I'm still building. Tomorrow, people will see you, they'll say you are lucky. No, it is not luck, okay? I've been intentionally doing what? Building. So you have to be intentional in whatever you're doing. So the keys to my success, number one is what? Is mentorship. Submit yourself to mentorship. Even up to today, I still go to my leader's office and then ask her, what do I do? If I'm stuck, what do I do here? I get some advice, I go implement it. Number two, believe in the process. It may look as if nothing is happening, but trust me, guys, something is actually happening to you, but you won't really understand it right now until it manifests. Number three, having an accountability partner. Always have somebody who holds you accountable. Number four, be consistent with the grind. Don't grind today and then tomorrow you don't grind. No, it's a daily process. You only rest when you die. That's why they tell people rest in peace. There is no rest if you are living. Just continue with the grind. Be in constant communication with your team. Always resell the vision to your team. Always let them see the possibilities of becoming financially free in this business. Okay? Always resell that vision to your team. The next one is what? Be in constant, have loyalty, be loyal. Very, very powerful. Loyalty is very, very important. Okay, so be loyal to your mentors. Be obsessed about the business. Carry this business on your head like what? Like gala. Another thing that helped me is personal development. Don't ever miss some meetings. Some meetings is still not enough. You can still go to YouTube and watch videos from Eric Worre, Randy Gage. Just watch different professionals in the industry to be strong enough. Personal development will help you. The day you stop missing what they call it, sell meeting, that is when you begin to lose interest in the business. And before you know it, you will fall off. So it's always good to intentionally build yourself. And again, big events. If you are not yet organizing big events, you are missing a lot. So big events really help you to scale up very fast. So ensure that you and your leaders you are organizing big events in your areas. At least you can do that twice. If you can't do it every weekend, you can do it twice in a month. Okay, if your team is not strong enough, you can partner with cross lines. It's not a crime. Okay, and organize events. And then that's what I bring it towards team partnership. You can partner with different teams. If your team is not strong enough to do it all alone, you can partner and do it all alone. Okay, so these are the things that I did that helped me. In summary, what was that? Multiple accounts really helped me to become where I am today. Second thing is what? Attending events, retreats, and all that. And the third one is what? Always take what? Responsibility. Don't be waiting for your upline to do things for you all the time. No, always take responsibility. I started making my invitation calls. Just that month that I signed up. I started making my invitation calls. I will do my prospecting. I will share my questionnaires and flyer, whatever. I will bring it. Then I asked Amazon to teach me how to make this call because I found out that she was very busy making plenty calls. Her dancers were giving her calls to make, and why my own list is still there? I said, no. Just help me, just teach me how to make these calls. I collected the list from her. If it were one market list, I will simply change my voice and then change my name. I'll call it a different number and invite them for the program. They will attend. So I took what? Responsibility, started mentoring my team. Right now, we have Zoom, so you don't have any excuse. If you have teammates in different parts of Nigeria, bring them to Zoom and then train them. Okay? So these were the things that actually helped me to become where I am today. Okay? So I think, Ambassador, so thank you very much. So
Awesome. Thank you, Jerry. Now, please go and drop some fire. Go to the comments. Awesome. Go and drop some fire for him. That was fantastic. Thank you, Jerry. You just hit the nail on all the important heads. We heard what he said. A lot of powerful things he said. There is no magic. You can see him. I'm happy that he showed his story from when he started. So you will not think, oh, people that are succeeding, they have something on their head. No, very, very simple person. He has explained to you, these are the things that he did. So what are you going to do? Don't just wish for his success. Some of you are saying, that BMW is coming to me. It will come to you if you do what he did. You understand? It will not leave. It will come to you if you do exactly what he did. Are we ready to pay the price? Okay. Are you ready to take responsibilities? Are you ready to attend events? Events are coming up. In fact, Jerry, I think you coming this point was actually really timely because some events are coming up. Okay. He's in Lagos right now. We have Lagos events coming up. He's also going to be speaking at the Lagos events. We have Lagos events coming up. We have, okay, let me share it. Different events coming up. How many of you are already decided you're going to be there? Some of you have said, are you sure I'll be there? Thank God he spoke. You have to be there. You understand? So these things are so important. Thank you so much, Jerry, for sharing your testimony very, very honestly, straight to the point and all that. Well done. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
All right, dear. Well done. Okay, guys. So we have heard it all. I'm glad we've learned a lot from today's meeting. We already know what we need to do. Don't forget all the things I taught today. The things I taught today, start doing them right now. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start it. So that by the next meeting, when we are saying, oh, how many of us have made a lot of friends? You say, oh, I made, Ambassador, that thing you taught, I actually used it, I applied it. And then secondly, the events coming up. Like I said, the Lagos flyer is out. This is the Lagos flyer. The other flyers are going to be out very soon. By today, the Enugu flyer will be out. Other flyers are out. Why some of them are not? Because some of the leaders have to be toasting the G leaders to come. It's not easy to get a G leader to leave their state and travel somewhere. It is not easy. Just like somebody trying to get me to travel somewhere, it go hard. So I'm trying to toast some of them to come and all that. I'm still on it. But luckily for us, for the Enugu retreat, we have 2 powerhouses that are coming. We have Ambassador Juliet Okonkwo. She was at our leaders retreat last year and she blew everybody's mind. People have not recovered from that meeting up to now. And then I also have Ambassador Ifeanyi Uzani. Hey God, to get these 2 people to come, it did me like this. You need to clap for me because I know the sacrifice I made to get them to come. So those 2 of them are coming for the Enugu retreat. So if you're in the Eastern region and all that, whatever you are doing, 28th of next month, clear the date, ensure that the flyer will be out by the end of today. The flyer is going to be out. Then for the North Central, I'm also working on that. We have Ambassador Kelechi coming for that event. In fact, I don't even want to talk much. I don't want to talk much, but each regional event is going to be mad. And Jerry told you that it was when he attended events that things started changing for him. So once the flyers are not come out, start making your payments, start getting ready to attend and start moving on. The good thing is that this is actually the first time we're actually properly doing regional retreats. And we are doing it so that not everybody has to come to Abuja. We already had the Abuja one. That one is maybe beginning of the year, once a year. And normally we do it maybe twice a year where you come in January and then you come again later. But now we said, no, let us bring it down to the people. So that way nobody's going too far. That's why we put it in all these regions. Nobody's going too far. Everywhere you're going to is either it's close to you, 1 hour away, 2 hours away, or your state or something. So that way it's easier for everybody to attend. So just decide, okay, which of them is closer to me that I'm going to attend or I must attend. You decide either you're coming to Lagos, you're coming to Enugu, coming to Abuja, coming to Kano or Port Harcourt. But some of you who are leaders, you need to attend at least 3 of them. Some of you who are leaders, you need to attend 3. But even if you don't attend at all, at least one. At least one. Okay? Awesome. All right, guys. So we've come to the end of this meeting. Have a fantastic day. God bless you. Bye-bye. Okay? See you guys later. So please don't forget the retreats. Sale meetings. Jerry said the moment you stop attending sale meeting, that is when you start losing interest in the business. Do we remember I said it? The moment you stop attending sale meeting, that is when you start losing interest. May we never lose interest in the business. Okay? Fantastic. Someone said, what's script for social media posts? I've been having issues with making those calls. Okay, we'll make that available. Maybe tomorrow we'll talk about social media tomorrow. In tomorrow's sale meeting, I'll get them to talk about social media training. Okay, thank you for that. All right, guys. So bye-bye. Have a nice day. The tickets, different states have different prices based on logistics and the haul we are getting and all that. But all the prices will be out before the end of today. I promise you, we'll have at least for Enugu will be out for the end of today, and then Kano, they are working on it and all of that. So don't worry, everything will be ready. Okay. All right, guys. Bye bye.